The tin mining industry was the backbone of the economy of Malaya, and it was tin that turned Ipoh into a thriving and affluent city.
The Cantonese people were central to that story, and even as tin mining went into terminal decline, they continued to live and thrive here.
When the tin was discovered in the early 1880s, so the British brought in some people with expertise, and basically they are the Hakka sub-ethnic. They only have expertise in mining, so they brought along with them Cantonese, which is staying in the city of Guangzhou. So they have this kind of skill like culinary skills. They are basically good chefs, they are craftsmen, they are also people who work in the foundry, and then they are watchmaker and repairer.
To keep the memory of the Cantonese cultural and economic contribution alive, Ng has created Ipoh's Cantonese Heritage Trail.
We have developed, there are 32 spots. Spot number 1, which is here at the temple. You see, when the Chinese migrants come to Malaysia, at that time Malaya, so one of the most important things is to get blessing from the god. And this is where they brought this deity from China for the purpose of protecting the migrants at that time. This is one of the greatest Chinese invention, because it consists of bamboo sticks in a bottle, where each stick has got a number in it. Of course, before they do this, they will pray to the deity and ask for the fortune. All right? So one stick will come out. We will go there and then collect one of the paper based on this number. Let's say just now we asked for career, about our career, then she will interpret about our career. This is the medicine prescription. Those days, people, when they are sick, they come to the temple. So here, there are people who are expert in this, and this medical prescription came from China. So what they do, they normally put it on the ink pad, and then they just print it on a piece of paper. The prescription here, they will bring and then go to the medical hall and then collect the herbs and all that. Okay, in the early 20th century, this street is called the Hill Street, and it was also called the 72 Guest House Lane. Why? Because each unit has got 72 rooms. So each family, perhaps they have 3 or 4 members in the family, they stay in a cramped room. Because those days, nobody can afford to buy a house.
A far cry from the crowded hostels of old, the street is now home to numerous trendy cafes and restaurants.
Ipoh had lost its shine in the decades after the tin industry died, and it had never been much of a draw for overseas visitors. But that changed after a major travel portal named Ipoh as one of the must-see destinations in Asia, calling it a Renaissance city, staging a long overdue comeback.
Locals are happy to see this project showcase Cantonese heritage.
Protecting our culture in Malaysia is a top priority. The temple and education are a key part of our Cantonese culture.
This trail will highlight the importance of the mining industry in this town. It will help to develop the tourism industry as well.
So I hope that with this Cantonese trail that we have set up, we hope to attract a lot of tourists from China, especially from the Guangdong province, Hong Kong, Macau, even the Singaporean.
Allowing visitors to discover and experience the contribution of the Cantonese to the development of Ipoh and Malaysia. Ryan Meltzer, CGTN, Ipoh, Malaysia.